Hello, and thank you for joining me in the second episode of our series, The Personality and Ministry of the Holy Spirit. In the first episode, I promised I was going to tell you the name of the Holy Spirit, but I received a question about whether the Godhead is made up of one God that shows himself in three persons, or there are three separate persons that are unified in essence to form the Godhead. And I think this is something very important we need to address before we continue with our discussion. So that's exactly what we are going to do today. But before we delve into it, if you are not already following, consider following us today and leave a like on the video so that it will help spread the video to a greater number of people. Reading Genesis chapter 1 verse 26. And God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." Now, this particular verse could mean one of these two things. Either God was announcing his plans to create man in the image of the heavenly beings because they might have supported one way or the other in the creation process. We don't know that for certain though. Then the second thing could mean that this announcement was made in a council meeting of the members of the Godhead that consisted of separate persons that are unified in essence. Either of these two possibilities can be backed by Job chapter 38, a chapter I prefer to call the pre-beginning era. The question is this sufficient to conclude whether the Godhead consists of one person that shows himself in three different ways, or does it mean that the Godhead is made up of three persons that are unified in essence and nature? Let's keep digging. Maybe we'll find something that can help us make our conclusion. In John 10:30, Jesus says, "I and my Father are one." And in this particular verse, the one used in the Greek word is "en," which means unified or united. Is that okay? So Jesus Christ didn't say he is the Father, but he said, "I am united with the Father in essence and in nature, and I do not do anything without the Father, and the Father does nothing without me." So Jesus is a separate person, and God the Father is also another person, but they are unified in essence and in nature. Now, to even take it a step further, in John chapter 17, verse 20 and 21, it says, "Neither pray I for these alone, but for them also which shall believe on me through their word, that they all may be one." That one here is the same one as used in John 10:30. "As thou, Father, art in me, and I in thee, that they also may be one in us." And this one here is the same as the one used in John 10:30, and the word is "en," meaning unified or united in essence and nature. Now, to wrap it up, when Jesus Christ was introducing the Holy Spirit to his disciples, he mentioned this in John chapter 14, verse 16. He says, "And I will pray the Father, and he shall give you another comforter." Okay, so the Holy Spirit is another person, but is also unified. It's also unified. Now let's take something from John chapter 16, taking it from 13 and 14. He says, "Howbeit, when he, the Spirit of truth, is come, he will guide you into all truth. For he shall not speak of himself, but whatsoever he shall hear, that shall he speak, and he will show you things to come. He shall glorify me, for he shall receive of mine, and shall show it unto you." In fact, taking it a step further, he says, "All things that the Father has are mine. Therefore said I, that he," referring to the Holy Spirit, "shall take of mine, and shall show it unto you." Implying that the Father is separate, the Son is separate, and the Holy Spirit is another, but they are unified in essence and in purpose. I do hope you have been blessed by this episode. If you have, kindly leave a like on the video and share it with others. I will see you with the episode 3. Until then, stay blessed.